Oh, this is the first exercise that we're going to go over, which is called Relax on a Mat. And it's the first exercise we go over because it's the most important thing that we go over. And that is because it can, good girl, perfect, help your pup to relax and basically learn emotional intelligence in any situation. So, we started using this for fearful pups, good job. Then pups with anxiety, and then she realized that it's great for any dog to realize, good girl, that they have the capacity to calm themselves down. So I've had folks use this on a plane ride, dog-friendly hotels, getting dogs used to other dogs, bicycles, anything that stresses them out. So what we're doing here is just giving her initially treats for every time that Bella comes on over to the mat. If you notice here, I've got my hand kind of tucked in my lap, and that'll help to aid her in understanding that that's not how she's going to get the treats. Good. So I'm going to give her a treat there for engaging with the mat. And so what we're going to do is give her a treat every time she goes into a increasingly relaxed body posture. Perfect. Okay. So, but really, step one is just having her understand that the mat is where the good stuff happens. So if she's hanging out on the mat, good, or comes back to the mat, then I'm going to give her a treat for that. So she starts to understand that the mat is where I need to go. So after she understands that the mat is where she needs to go, then I will treat her for giving me an SIT. And good. Very good. Perfect. Excellent. And then when she starts sniffing down towards the mat, then she gets treated for that. Good. So I'm just going to treat her here for hanging out in her SIT for a prolonged period of time. So I've got my hand in my lap here. I'm going to give her just a minute and see if she'll offer up another SIT. Perfect. That's another huge key factor in this exercise, which is that this is 100% command free. And so Bella is going to be working through this totally on her own. And that's actually what makes it so impactful, is that she now has the ability to calm herself down. She doesn't need any good coaching or anything. So that's the reason why we never say anything and allow her to work through this exercise. Perfect. So that's engaging down towards the mat or towards the floor. Just getting treats for that. Might have missed my moment there. That was good when she looked down. So I just heard a sound in the kitchen, and she hung out and didn't go to check it out. So I wanted to give her a treat for that. So there's also two calming signals that you can give to your dog, which is just a big inhale and exhale, and also a yawn. They can help your pup to calm down and relax. So this is perfect. So in the end result, good girl, it looks like she is in a DOWN and their head is resting down. So throughout the week right now, she just starts to go over to the mat and understands that that's where she needs to go when you break out the mat, and then starts offering up her SIT right there. That's perfect. Good girl. And also we do clicker training, but in this exercise, good girl, there's absolutely no clickers. Reason being that it actually gets them a little bit excited, so you want her to just stay in a completely relaxed state. So again, command free. You're just going to let her work through this and get into more and more relaxed body postures. So usually it just looks like they hit the mat. She goes into an SIT, starts rooting around down towards the ground, towards the mat more. Then usually offers up a good DOWN. Then again, we'll start rooting down towards the mat, sniffing her nose down towards the mat, and then eventually actually resting that chin down on the mat. And you want to treat her when she's doing the right thing, but no harm in holding out and waiting for her to do the right thing as well, and give her an opportunity to think it through and figure out what it is that you're looking for. So I'm just kind of hanging out here, waiting for her, seeing if she'll offer anything up. If she starts getting frustrated, doesn't know what I'm looking for, I'll just step my criteria back a little bit. Good. And give her one for hanging out on the mat for a prolonged period of time. So that is the first exercise, and that is very, very good. Nice work, sweetie.